Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the full process, the full visualization technique, and the practices that I use to be able to start a 5-figure digital product business. And I talked about this before in previous videos, how I used, occult practices to sell $13,000 of digital products. And I seen that you guys resonated with some of the practices and techniques that I talked about in that video. And I wanted to go over more of the practices that I use because it was brought to my attention, or it basically just came into my mind, that after I used that visualization technique, there were other practices that I used that was basically continuing the momentum. Because what happens is when you go from one world or one reality to the next in a major way, when you make a big quantum jump or you're starting to manifest something big that you've never manifested before, you're stepping into a realm that you've never been before. What happens is, since you have so much information, or your subconscious and conscious mind have so much information about your old reality and even just proof around you of your current reality or your past reality, what is going to happen is you're going to start to fall into old thought patterns, and there's going to be certain experiences or situations that happen to be able to keep you in the old vibration and keep you in the old pattern of thoughts that was manifesting your old reality. So to basically combat that, you have to replace these thoughts and replace these energies and emotions that are trying to make their way into your mind, into your world, into your aura. And you have to know the right affirmations to say when these thoughts appear. So in the first video, I talked about how before I moved, I was using this visualization technique where I would imagine myself in my room, in my new apartment, and I would just imagine myself working on a computer and working on my laptop, sitting at my desk, doing all of these things. And I would do this, multiple times a day. And I would meditate before I did this. And even when I moved into the apartment, I would just continue to do this. And then I started this one business. It didn't work. And it basically led me into selling digital products. And I made my first sale. So, but then after that happened, well, what was coming was, so say once I made my first 8 sales, and I was getting consistent sales throughout the days, there was some energy, there was some thoughts that was arising that was like, those are the only sales that you're going to get. Yeah, you've seen some success, but you got lucky. You got lucky with these sales. You only got these sales because you just got lucky, and that's it. After this last sale, you're not going to ever get no sales again. Like, certain thoughts like that creep into your mind just because in your old reality, you didn't get any sales. I didn't get any sales. So since I had so much information and so much proof of that for most of my life, this reality kind of wants to drag me back into it. But I have to remind myself that, nah, this is my new reality now. Like, I'm getting money out here, I'm getting money online. I'm able to sell products. I'm able to make something from nothing. I'm able to use my creative wisdom and all of the skills that I learned to be able to make money. Like, I can multiply it. If I can make one sale, I can make 1 million. It's not going to stop here. I'm going to keep going. I had to really affirm this, but in a way that would counteract the thoughts that I was having at that time. So if there was a thought that said, these sales are going to slow down, then I would just replace that with the affirmation and and basically manifest the opposite energy inside of my body. So if whatever that energy was, I would do something and I would say an affirmation. I would do something to produce the opposite energy of that negative energy, replace it with positive energy, and I will replace the negative affirmation with a positive affirmation. So say if I was feeling like unmotivated or unworthy, and the thought was, oh, you're not going to get any more sales, or sales are going to slow down, I would just get up. I would get up, I would move around, I would go into the mirror. I would just maybe go take a shower, or I would go just do something that gave me energy to get out of that mindset immediately. As soon as it happened, I would just, just do something, go to the gym, move, just get up, move, listen to a song, like listen to a song that makes you feel good. And then I would say like, yeah, I'm getting money now. Like I'm doing it. I'm able to manifest anything that I want. Just whatever affirmation in that time is going to make me feel powerful. I don't think it was necessarily about any specific words that I was saying. It was about the energy that I felt when I was saying it. It made me feel, empowering. And whenever I would feel empowering, I would then check the app again and I would get another sale. So then now that's proof of me being able to replicate this and me being able to continue to see success. But once you start getting into those negative thought patterns, then now the next product that you're going to produce is going to have this lack energy attached to it. And then now that reality is going to confirm itself. You're confirming that reality, and now that's what you're going to live. But if you can just stay on that timeline or stay on that path of positive energy and positive thoughts, then now you're moving towards that because you're paying attention towards that. And it's the combination of the visualization, the affirmations, and the energy. And I really think the energy is the most important part. The energy is like the gas, but the visualization and the affirmations is like the steering wheel, because that's going to determine what direction, which world, which reality you're trying to go to. But the emotions is the fuel, the energy and the emotions is energy and motion. That's like the fuel to get you to where you want to go. But they all work together to be able to shift you to that exact unique world of what you're trying to manifest. And I think whenever you are getting these negative thoughts, once you break through to another world, there's so many different ways that you could look at this to be able to change that energy. One thought or one energy shift is, you got to understand that if there are thoughts that's trying to bring you back to your old reality, that means you've already shifted. That means you've already shifted to a new reality where you're experiencing things that haven't happened to you before. So the fact that something is trying to bring you back, that means that you're up. So then if you can realize this, then now you can always be up. Because whenever something is trying to bring you down, that means there's something working against you, because it doesn't want to see you stay at the top. But that means you're going up, you're ascending. So you can use that as a shift, that mindset, simple things like that, to just whatever you got to do to really just keep yourself in an ascending spiral of energy instead of a descending. You don't want to be going down and have your energy flowing to where it's producing negative thoughts. You want to be able to, and then also putting in the action is definitely important, because that's the final step. But you want to make sure before you even work on any project, any craft that you're working on, that you're stepping to it with the right energy and with the right thoughts, because it's something that the world can feel, you can feel, and maybe even the people on the other side of those products can feel too. So yeah, that's my story. That's my technique. That's my process. Let me know what you guys think. Comment your thoughts below. Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.